Right, so as I've grown in this entrepreneurial journey, I've grown and I've realized more about investments, and a lot of times within the journey you come to realize you start to figure out what is investments and how can you make it work for you and your business. And as I've grown to realize more investments and what that really means, and as I think about the game and training and whatever, there's a lot of parallels and a lot of similarities between investing in a business and investing in your game um, as a basketball player. So I broke it down to like the four levels, not four levels, but really like the four stages that you hit within investing. Um, Very similar to basketball, will be very the similarities between investing in your business will be very similar to investing in basketball. And so the first stage of investing in your business is probably not what you think it is. And I feel like a lot of times, at least for me and a few people I've talked to, like the first stage that we probably hear about of investing in your business is be like, as soon as you get some money, man, throw it right back in your business. Get some money, reinvest in your business. And I believe there's a stage that comes before that. That's very important. It's really about investing into you as a person. And this comes way before a business idea comes. It's really about who are you? Are you a good human being? Investing in yourself to have, the a good character, good morals, have high integrity. Like that's the first investment you should have is you as a human being. And that also comes down to you mentally. Are you mentally okay to be a leader and run a business? Like check your mental health. You know, are you physically in good health? Because it makes no sense for you to start this business, have all these people following you and these people working under you, but you don't have good health. I ain't saying you got to walk around and be LeBron and Westbrook and be, the NBA superstar, but you should be in good enough health to where you can live and move and, have your being. So you have to check yourself mentally, check yourself physically, and you need to check yourself emotionally to make sure that you're in a good space emotionally to where you're not holding on to grudges and making sure that those old things that held you back at here at level two, they shouldn't be holding you back at level 12. So you can't be at a 12 in your business, but two mentally or two emotionally or three physically and expect things to go well, especially long term. It might work out for a couple years and for a while, but at some point you have to turn around and figure it out to where personally you as a person is doing well. Um, but going back to like the whole part of like your character and everything, this your character means so much that'll take you further than like the business ideas will because if you're a good person and you have good intentions and you move with integrity and you move smooth like that, there's a good chance that people take a shot with for you and they'll allow you more bumps and more mistakes that you wouldn't get if if you had more skill in business and lower integrity. So you could be higher skill but low integrity and get out there super quick because I don't care. I can't trust you. So what are we doing here? But if you have high integrity and a good person and low in skill, I can get that skill up to where we're even here. But it becomes hard to work with you when you don't have integrity or I can't trust you and you move a little sneaky for me and I can't rock with you. So making sure that you're investing into yourself as a person, as a human being. Are you reading books? Are you reading personal development books? Are you growing your personal skills to develop and grow to that next step? And so, very similar thing in basketball. Are you, before you touch the basketball court, who are you as a person? Like, who are you? Like, do you even know who you are? Do you know what you like, what you enjoy? Do you realize that life is bigger than your business and bigger than basketball? Like, outside of basketball, outside of your business, who are you? What do you like to do, and what do you enjoy? So before you become this superstar athlete, are you a good human being? Do you have some character? Are you okay mentally? Are you okay emotionally? Because it doesn't make any sense for you to be this great D1, D2 athlete and doing well and all these endorsements, all these NIL deals coming in, but you're not okay. Or you get this money, get this deal, but you blow it all away because you have bad habits and you're not a good person. You're not moving like you should be. So you have to get yourself right personally. Invest into yourself as a person, as a man, as a woman, to make sure you're good and going in that direction. And so after you get yourself taken care of as a person, as a human being, now you can invest into that thing. So after you got yourself taken care of as a person, you know who you are, you move solid, you move with good character, you move with humility, you're not, acting wild. Now you can invest into your business. So that means if you have a clothing brand, somebody pays you for your t-shirt, boom, figure out how to flip that money and then get two more tees or three more tees. If you're a chef and you sold a plate, boom, take that money back, reinvest into your business and get more plates. You sold one, try to get three more out of that. Or you invest into getting high quality stuff. So you might, if you're a photographer, you working with the basement level of cameras that you can get. You reinvest and get a couple pieces of lenses. You might get a new lights. You might get new pieces that help you upgrade your game. So now it's time for you to reinvest into your business. Like you've grown as a human being, now you can grow in your business and like any money you get, boom, go right into the business. If you, for me, my business with training, right, I might start off with some bootleg janky cones, then I upgrade, get some better cones, or I got three cones from this brand, and I found these other cones at this gym, and I got six different brands of cones. Out of these 20 cones I got six different brands and six different types, and it's like that looks tacky. So now I can upgrade and finally get one cohesive group of cones that look a little more professional. So now I can reinvest into your business. But then same thing in basketball, right? You're a good person, you're a good human being. I can trust you, whatever, we good. So now you need to invest into your skills because if it doesn't matter how skilled you are, if even if you have this high level of skill, but you're moving with low level integrity, once again, I can't rock with you too long. Like you can't be D1 superstar skill, but then like basement trash level integrity and expect to go too far. But like you now you have higher integrity. Now you can really develop and grow into that skill side and like grow your game. Like become a very skilled player. Like figure out how to shoot, dribble, pass. All the skills that we know to have. Um, so now that you figure out your skill set, you got your skill, and also going being aware of what is your role in the team. What is your where is your skill? Like what are your skills? What makes sense for you? Am I more of a Steph Curry type? Am I more of a Kyrie type? Am I more of a Westbrook type? Am I more of a Luka? Like what am I? What is my skill set? So now I can grow and get into my skill set with that. Um, So the next step after that, once you develop your skill set, is to so once you looked in within, now it's time for you to turn around and look outside. So for my business, I got me straight. I got my business to a point to where I got all the basic stuff I need. Now I can do one or two things. I can either um, outsource and go get other people to do certain tasks for me, and I can go get a VA to do this part, to do my emails, and or I can hire this person, do this, or I can build a team around me that do these things. So um, so right now, like if I'm doing all the marketing, I might just go to a company and outsource that, and this company handles it. I hire this company, or I hire a person under my team or under my umbrella to do the marketing for me, or do my emails. Right, every email I'm sending out myself, but I can hire a person or I can hire a VA to go do all my emails for me. Boom, now I can delegate that task, and now I'm good. My hands off of it. So the next step is for you to be a little bit more outside of yourself when it comes to this next level of investment. You're investing into a team and people to do stuff around you. Same thing for basketball. So now that you got your skill set to a certain part to where now you're actually a basketball player, now you have to figure out how to fit into this team and grow into this mold of five people on the court because you can't be selfish at this point now. Like you got the skill set to a certain point. Now it's time to fit this skill set into this box of a team. Not to limit who you are, but to limit not to limit, but like figure out which piece fits best for this team. So yeah, on this other team, you might be the superstar, ball handling point guard, but you playing with the Spurs now, and we don't do all that too much one-on-one stuff. We let you have your pocket of that, but now you're really about to pass and cut. You can go one-on-one every once in a while, but most of it's going to be like sit this backdoor screen and curl off of here and take this shot. You're playing in triangle offense. Yeah, you get a little one-on-one, but we need you in these pockets in these areas to make sure that you're working as a team to make sure everybody gets involved. So now you have to figure out what your role is for this team. Because on this team, it's Spurs basketball, so I have to play as a team, and we do this. On this team, I can be one on one, and I can be Luka, I can be Kyrie, I can be James Harden. I can go one on one and dance all day. But then on this team, we run a gun, and it's just up and down the court. We got to fly, offense and defense. On this team, we slow down, and we dump the ball into the paint. We work off the pick and rolls a lot. So you have to figure out what your skill set is and develop that within the team. And so once you figure out that team concept for business and basketball, the good part of this business part is it gets kind of fun. So now the next level of investment for you can either be something like you invest into a new business. So you start this one business, you start your cooking business, and it grew up to this point. So now you can either be like, man, let me go start a photography business. Because I got this team running, I got this whole machine, this whole business running right here. Now I can take this money and invest into another business. Or you can look at it and now invest into other investments. So I might not want to start a whole new business. It takes a lot of work, a lot of energy, a lot of effort. But if somebody already has a photography business, I can just say, hey, you keep doing what you're doing, but I just run the thing. Okay, cool. I didn't want to do that anyway. So now you can invest into investments. You can invest into stocks. You can invest into real estate. You can invest into whatever you feel like, whatever it's Bitcoin or whatever. You can figure out now you're investing into investments. So instead of investing, you don't stop investing to your business, but now you can allocate those funds and put those funds into other things that make sense for you. Um, so you can either like start a whole new business. It depends on you. You can start a new business and invest into that, or you can invest into other things, other investments that make you more money in return. And for basketball, it's kind of similar to where once you get it to a point where you're playing team basketball and you grow to a certain point, there gets a point to where you kind of hit a crossroads point and you have to figure out what's next for me because basketball is not going to be forever. So the next step is going to be what can I do that's bigger than basketball? And I feel like we all have to get to a point. I don't care what level you stop playing at. You have to get to a point, especially the higher when you get higher levels, you have to figure this next phase out. Very, uh, it becomes more important that you figure it out because you had more basketball invested into you. To now it's time to invest that into others. So you have to give back to the game. Like you owe more to the game. I'll say that you owe more to the game of basketball to invest back into the game. So if for now my basketball my business manager for you, if I'm a loaner and I give you money, I need my money back plus interest. So all the money that I gave you, I need that back and you owe me interest. So all the game that all your coaches gave you, every trainer gave you, every teammate gave you, every parent gave you, is your job now. It's your responsibility to give that back to somebody else and give some more because you have your own perspective of the game now. It's important for you to give that back. And I ain't saying everybody should be a coach, everybody should be a trainer because everybody shouldn't be. Certain skills that you need to have to fit that mold and hit that position. But I am saying that if somebody is a trainer or a coach, you come in and talk to their team and say, "Hey guys, you need to. This is what I learned from the game or whatever, and this is what it did for me, and this is what it can do for you. Um, respect your coach because this, that, and third, whatever." So you have to figure out what that next investment for the game is going to be for you. For me, it's been training. It's a blessing to be a trainer and to give these life games, these life gems to the players that I have now and help them so much more than just what basketball has. And to figure out what can I do to grow them, help them grow besides just basketball and on the court stuff. So the higher you go in the game, the more of a required or more of a demand it is for you to figure out how to be a blessing and give back to the game and reinvest yourself into the game that's giving so much to you. So I think those are the four stages that in business and in basketball we all hit that we are required to do. And I'm not saying we hit those stages exactly one, two, three, four. Like you might hit stage three and you go back to one because you hit this new level, but now you need personal development to grow as a leader now. So now you got a team. Now you have to figure out how to communicate a better way and lead a different way, because leading yourself is one thing, leading 5 different other people, personalities, is a whole other thing. And to basketball, right? I had to figure out how to have good character, because me and this coach got along, but me and this coach don't. So now I have to figure out how can I be a good character and be a good person and still move along with this team. Or you might reinvest into your skill set to where, man, I did so well for this team, but I was limited as just a I was just a 3-point shooter. I was send the corner, catch and shoot, or come to the wing, catch and shoot. That's all I did. But now I have to reinvest into my skill set to grow to this team and to this next level. So what worked in 8th grade, I had to reinvest into my skill to make it work for 9th grade or 10th grade. And I reached this level in business to where me working at level 2 of a business was cool, but I had to reinvest into my skill set to grow to be level 3 and reach a level 4. So I'm not saying these stages and phases go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it goes 1, 2, back to 1, 1, 2, 3, back to 2, 1, 2, 3, back to 1. So I'm not saying the stages are chronologically that's how it goes, but you will and should hit all four of these stages at some point in your career and in your life. But yeah, that's all I got, man. I think these are the 4 stages and 4 phases of investments that parallel between business and basketball. So if I missed anything, let me know. If you got something else, another way of investment that you see that I didn't talk about, let me know. If you feel like it's something else that should be added that, to any of these 4 that I said, let me know, man. Just comment below. Um, but I feel like I gave it a little thought, and I feel like these are the 4 stages that are very parallel and very similar between business and basketball. These are the 4 investments that you have and should have. So let me know what you think, man. I feel like this is a needed thing that people have to think about. I think you have to consider it, because sometimes we get so caught up in ourselves that we don't take care of. We get so caught up in this idea of what we have that we don't take care of the first step of making sure we're okay. We're so caught up in like we're caught up in level 2 of I have to grow my business, I have to get the business straight, but I'm not okay. Or oh man, my team needs me, but you're not the player that they need for to be successful and fit this team. Or you're not even a good enough person to fit with this team. You'll be the cancer in the locker room, but this team would need you for the skill set that you have. But because you're not a good person, we can't trust you. You're gonna be messing up the locker room that we can't even have you over here. You feel me? So comment below, man, what you think, man, and um, I love to get any ideas of what you guys think that I missed out on. So, but that's it, man. Like, make sure that you're investing into yourself. For all my business owners, all the other trainers and coaches, invest into yourself, man. It's never too late to figure this out. And let me know what level you're on. If you feel like you're in level 3 of your business and you're able to get a team and grow that around you, or you're figuring out how to delegate to others as a player, man. Let me know which level you feel like you're lacking in the most and how you can grow it, man. But that's it, man. Uh, the most important thing I would just take away is just to invest into yourself, invest into your business, invest into your team, invest into somebody else, man, because it should always be full circle. So that's it. Appreciate you watching, man. Stay tuned for the next video. Subscribe, show some love below, like the video, share it with a friend. But that's it, man. Appreciate it.